Good afternoon, everybody. We are back, and it's a little warmer than it was earlier, but it's still cold outside today. I did go to the post office just in case J Bones is in here. I want to say thank you very much, J Bones. I'm sure you guys will be seeing soon what J Bones sent. And if J Bones is not in here, well, we're gonna thank him again when he comes in here. We got Dark Bro FIRST. First in the chat, Dark Bro, baby. Dark Bro, man, thank you very much. Next level Kombu, Dark Bro, next level Tim. We got next level Tim, Kombu, Tim, Dark Bro, Kai, Tim, Kai, Tim, Kombu, Kai, Tim, all of you guys. So glad to have you in here. Let's check the market out and see what's happening right now. Dude, it ended up being a perfect trade on the QQQ today. Nonetheless, we got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen finishing down 6% today. AMC falling down 6% to $10.04. Shiba Inu coin, 786, basically sitting steady with a nice little gain after the Federal Reserve announcement there. Sitting at 786 at the moment, trying to get back up into positive territory, sitting 1% higher on the day. GameStop down 5.5%. Tough day for GameStop as well. $13.02, man. Close, about 50 cents above those recent lows at $12.59. GameStop sitting at $13.02. The QQQ performing phenomenally, jumping up to $357.53. You guys remember this trade we had earlier? This is the 5-minute, so it was it was here. Yeah, it was here. We got out right on this line. Guys, this 352.89 is when we exited that trade on those puts. Phenomenal, man, because by the time the theta decay had killed the price action and the implied volatility died down a little bit. So this area right here, I believe they got back up to like 50, 60 cents. They were trading at 71 cents when we got out right here. Excellent, because they expired worthless. They went from 70 cents to 0 cents. By the end of the day, and those 351 puts were exited at the perfect time on the day today. So very nice move there. NASDAQ finishing 1.64% higher today. The NASDAQ having an awesome day. AMC 1004, GameStop 1302, Dogecoin 6.8 cents, Ethereum 1847. Ethereum bouncing back up a little bit, liking what Jerome Powell said. Shiba Inu coin 787, Bitcoin 34.6. Bitcoin trying to bounce back up a little bit after a very volatile afternoon. Bitcoin sitting 0.09% lower, basically a break even. The SPY sitting at 422.61. QQQ 356.96, man. QQQ up 1.74% today. Those puts were a dangerous play, but nonetheless exited, made a profit. Mullen Auto closing the day at 27 cents. Sundial $1.44. Netflix $4.20. You've got Highcroft Mining 22.9 cents. MPW $4.67, and Tesla $205.66. Tesla just performing phenomenally into the close there. Very nice day for Tesla, up 2.40%. Amazon doing very well as well, up 3% of the day. And Apple bouncing as well, up 1.87% higher to $173.97 at the close. We're going to watch Bitcoin play out on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Keep your eyes on it. Kai says, I'm just dollar cost averaging right now, not buying new tokens, and not a problem with that at all, Kai. Look, dude, I don't know what is going to come in terms of Bitcoin's ETF and all of that, but yeah, dude, look, I still don't think that we're out of the woods yet. There's a lot on the table that could cause cryptocurrency volatility to continue picking up. It's understandable. It sucks, but it's totally understandable. Yes, I don't know what Kombu sucks, or Kombu doesn't suck, but I don't know what sucks. Sorry if I missed the chat on that one, Kombu. Kalani, what's going on, Kalani? Glad to have you in here. Kai, Kombu needs a GoFundMe page. Kombu, man, Kombu probably needs some help. J Bones, hey, J Bones, man. And actually, J Bones, you might have changed my life, man. I don't know. I went down to the post office. And right in front of the post office, an auction sign, they're selling another farm up the road, dude. It's going to be cold outside. The leaves are going to be down. Things are going to be looking dead. Ooh, yeah, perfect time when the land is looking as barren as possible. Selling another farm up the road from the post office. So dude, I don't know, man. I'm going to have to go to that auction and see what that ends up going for. But if J-Bone, I'm going to have to invite J-Bones over, man, if I end up buying that farm, because he sent me to the post office this afternoon, and I would have had no idea that it was being auctioned off if my man didn't send me down to the post office. So we'll see how it goes, J-Bones. I ain't going to get it unless I steal it. And clearly, it's not easy to steal farms. So we'll see how that goes. Clearly, I think 42 is good support for Solana. 42 is some resistance. Are we above 42 now? We're going to check it out. 365 days. Still the next Halloween. No toast. Nice. No toast is already counting down to the next Halloween. Let's talk about Solana. The only time Shib has made me money is when I liquidated it all and used part of the money to pick up Solana at 11.10. So long as Satoshi, I'm holding Solana. So long, Satoshi, I'm holding Solana. Nice. Let's see what Solana's doing, guys. Yeah, let's pull it up. Today's been difficult. Dude, yeah, man, I'm just listening right now. I'm not going to talk a lot. Dark Bro, it's all right, man. Dark Bro, why is it difficult, man? Because you got a lot going on. I mean, is it truly because you got a lot going on? Because, dude, I know you got a lot going on in your life right now and everything with your family and all of that stuff. Like, that is a lot. But, dude, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you, Dark Bro, dude, if it's about X Shib, literally, that's 99.999% of all cryptos, man. So, what's it about, Dark? What's it about? You can tell us. We're the bros, man. You can tell us. Hey, bro, do not buy a farm if you are not a well, no, dude. So they're splitting it up. And some of the parcels are 5 acres. And it's not actually, so, dude, they're calling it a farm, but it's not a farm, man. They're not growing anything on it. It's basically all wooded, and I think they're splitting like 40, I forget what the picture, I forget it was 42 or 47 acres that they're splitting up, and it's basically all wooded, man. It's basically all wooded. There's one of the parcels that has the old farmhouse on it, but they're not growing anything on it. It's just the biggest parcel has the old farmhouse, honestly, that would probably need torn down and rebuilt anyway. I drove by it today. And you're basically buying the land for that one. You're not buying that house. Another parcel did have a decently remodeled house on it. Nothing to, I mean, I'd rather have the house that I live in right now than that one. But yeah, dude, there's a couple parcels that they're breaking it up into, between like 3 acres to 5 acres, that honestly wouldn't be bad at all, especially knowing they're wooded, okay? So knowing they have to be cleared, and if you're going to put a house there, you'd probably have to get a decent grading in as well, because I drove by, man, and it didn't look like you just easily put a house up, so it would need cleared, it would need graded, but the nice part is, across the street, they've already done all of that. So you got like, new house across the street. And this is basically just trees, dude. They're calling it a farm, but you can tell, man, they probably haven't farmed anything there in the last 100 years. So I would not buy a farm. I would not buy a farm that I need to take care of the acreage and all that. But I would buy a wooded lot between 3 and 5 acres. I have no problem with that. And clearing it, dude, it's especially if it's cheap, man. It's going to be going up for sale when there's no leaves on the trees. Everything looks barren wasteland. Could be the perfect timing. I'm done with rug pulls. We do need our own token, Dark Bro. Rug pulls are absolutely ludicrous. They really are, man. They really are. And you know what? It's a reflection of these people. They create these tokens. They have no intentions whatsoever at actually making Dark Bro. Let me tell you, dude, you watch that token go from $100 to a $3,000 market cap, right? And then this idiot goes out there and rug pulls it. Dude, he literally could have taken that thing and made it a 30, 50, 100, $3 million market cap coin. But he didn't want to work. He didn't want to do it. He simply wanted to steal. So, yeah, dude, rug pulls are... you guys are going to make me start making fun of people and calling people names. So, I'm not going to do it, but rug pulls are for bad people. Clay, tried to listen to the Fed talk, but couldn't hear crap. Got most of this stuff. Isn't really... Yeah, Chris, man, I didn't listen to everything either. I went to the post office this afternoon, and I was doing some other stuff, so I didn't listen to everything. But as far as interest rates are concerned, no changes in interest rates. I did hear a little bit that they're going to, try and stay as agile as possible, and they're going to try and make sure that they need to do everything that they can do in order to maintain price stability, and basically same old, same old. The overall market, however, responded positively. So I believe the overall market responded positively because Jerome Powell basically stating that we're not in some sort of a bad situation, and therefore we had a nice almost 2% increase in the market today, which is a phenomenal rally. So you did have a little bit of volatility, a very brief amount of volatility on the interest rate decision to leave it at 5.5%. Jerome Powell starts talking, it dips off, and then it had a very nice afternoon. So the QQQ doing very well today, responding positively to what Jerome Powell was saying. But like you said, Chris, no real changes going on. And we're going to have to wait till the end of the year now, mid-December, before we get that final 2023 interest rate decision. Yes, Sam Demand, don't go buy that coin. Don't go buy Shib. With Safe Moon Founders going down today, I think we need to start seeing some dominoes falling in 2024. Lady Justice is coming for scammers. We need a wide-scale crypto adoption, in my opinion. Yeah, so Brian, I agree, right? Now, I also agree that, or I would say that I don't think people should be kind of left out of the crypto space. So I don't really know what the best answer is to keep scammers away. Because I don't want to see the SEC come in and say, okay, we're going to treat this like the stock market. If you want to create a coin, you need to pay us the same way you need to pay us to be listed on a New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, or whatever. Guys, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars in paperwork alone and lawyers to fill out this paperwork in order to go public. You could get into the millions of dollars in order to go public. And if it were that way for a coin, sure, you're probably not going to see too many scammers. You still see some scam stocks out there. Look at Molinado, for example, right? And Farmy. You still see some scam stocks out there. So just having a regulatory body like that doesn't stop the scams from happening. But in the crypto space, it is 99.9% of the coins are going to be scams. 99.9% of the coins are going to be rug pulls or honeypots or just idiots trying to take your money and stuff like that. There are good coins out there, but I don't know what the correct answer is. I wouldn't want to shut down the ability to enter the space with the SEC in complete control. But yeah, man, I do like to see justice coming to those who are thieves. I've been stolen from so many times in my life. It's done a couple things, man. Number one, it's almost made money fake to me. You have it, somebody takes it. You work for it, somebody takes it. So that's number one. But I have zero respect for anybody that is out there stealing somebody else's money. Provide some sort of a service. Provide some sort of a product. Even if it's not a good one, provide something. Do not take what other people have worked for. That's just the lousiest, like literal scummiest thing that you can do. So I really do, man. I've got no respect whatsoever for a thief. None. So yeah, I hope that they come down. A hole. It wasn't putting any work. It was the a-hole. I thought he said that a hole. I'm like, what is a hole, man? No. And you're right, Dark bro. You're right, man. And Dark, you know what you could do if you really wanted to start your own coin? Look up how to start a Binance coin. You don't need a tax on it if you don't want a tax. And it would literally you'd have 100% of supply. You could choose how much to put over in PancakeSwap. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you keep 50% and promise all of the burns and promise all of the milestones and roadmaps and all of that stuff. But, dude, you can make a BNB token. I've made one before. just to test it out, you can go to those websites and make a token and walk away with that token and they don't put anything in the liquidity pool. They just send it all to your wallet. Now, I am not a programmer, so I don't know what that looks like in terms of contract, in terms of showing up on DEX tools, in terms of anything like that. You could experiment with it. Dude, it costs less than $5 to make a coin. You can make Dark Bro coin, and then you can send Dark Bro coin to your wallet, pay your $5 in BNB fees, and then see what shows up on DEX tools, right? It might not show up if it doesn't have a liquidity pool. DEX tools might only be searching for liquidity pools. So, literally, man, and this is not a bad thing. It's not a good thing, but I don't trust anybody to just do what they're going to do. Trust is crazy, man, especially when you're talking about finance and these people that are out there trying to take what you have all day long. Yeah, it's nuts, man. Let's say I can always make money, but I was trying to build. Hey, and you know what, Dark? You learned, though. It was a lesson. Don't trust anybody. A Dark Bro or a Dark Bat or Dark Coin or whatever you wanted to make, dude, it would be so much better off. And you know what? Going from a $100 market cap to a $3,000 market cap would be phenomenal if you were able to do something like that. You don't have to take a coin to a $30 million market cap to be a success. If you went out there, and maybe it's just your first coin and it does end up failing, and your second one ends up failing, your third one ends up failing, or whatever, but you take something and you see, this worked, this didn't. I needed more in the liquidity pool because these people depleted it too fast. Nobody cares about burns when you reach 100 holders. They really wanted to see those major burns at 1,000 holders. So there's a lot, dude, that you can learn along the way. In lesson number 1, don't trust anybody other than yourself. Brian Searing, thank you very much for the super chat. Brian says, very well said, Clay. I agree. I think there just has to be some kind of accountability. Dude, 100%. But you know what I've learned? You look out your window right now. I can't see anybody, but I can see my neighbors' houses, right? And I like my neighbors. My neighbors are all cool. But looking out there, that guy's not responsible. That guy's not responsible. You can look out your window right now, and like I'm saying, I'm not saying that about my neighbors because I actually like my neighbors. But, dude, the level of accountability that this world has, you can have classified documents in your Corvette and not be held accountable. You could give the trade secrets of our Secret Service and not be held accountable. You can dox Navy SEALs and not be held accountable. Dude, there is literally no accountability left in this world, Brian. It is insane, but there's no accountability left in this world. I would love for there to be some justice and some accountability, but yeah, dude, it's absolutely nuts, man. It's absolutely nuts. And if you think that like those things, okay, let's dock some Navy SEALs. No accountability there. What the heck is anybody gonna care about a cryptocurrency with a $10,000 market cap that got rug pulled? It's not even gonna show up on anybody's radar. It's nuts, dude. I was listening to, you guys know the big guy, Bradley Martin, right? I was listening to one of his podcasts yesterday, and this is a little bit of a dig at anybody that lives in California. You guys got to change this, man. But he was saying somebody broke into his car, stole $5,000 out of his glove box, and the police said they can't do anything, and they won't do anything. They can't even arrest somebody for breaking into your car and stealing $5,000 because the total has to be above $9,999. It has to be a $10,000 theft before they even essentially fine the guy. What? Dude, I would like to see Bradley Martin get a hold of somebody that was breaking into his house and breaking into his garage and then breaking into his truck and stealing $5,000 out of it. I would really like to see Bradley Martin get a hold of somebody. But unfortunately, he did not, and the cops are just like, we can't do anything. Learned how to do all that stuff last year. Yeah, you know, Dark Bro, and you know what? You're absolutely right. Trying to pick up, but you can't build on what anybody else has done. Think about it, man. The foundation of some of these coins might be the most important part, right? It might take you 10 years to actually build something on it. But imagine, Dark Bro, and this is, dude, you got graced with a good situation right here, right? This idiot rugged you, or rugged X Shib with 50 holders and a $3,000 market cap. Imagine if you did work on it for a year. Imagine if you did take it to like a $300,000 market cap, and then that idiot rugged you with 2,000 holders. So I honestly, man, I'd look at the situation for the positives of what it is. That dude is dumb in any situation. Like, that's the constant there. He's dumb here, he's dumb here, he's dumb here. But the fact that it was 50 holders, you had like 13 followers on the Twitter account. You still got 13 followers, man. You can do whatever you want with that Twitter account now. But it was 50 holders and a $3,000 market cap in less than a week. Imagine if you put into it for a year, and then that dude pulled you and actually, you know, ripped people along the way. It would be a much worse situation, and he's just as dumb for doing it at 3,000 as he would be at 300,000 or 3 million, and he still would have done it. He still would have done it, man. So I'd look at the bright side, dude, and you were graced with some goodness on that one, because that dude didn't drag it out and just ended it right away, instead of wasting a year of your life, man, and really, really hurting some people along the way. Let's see. I'd have to do it on my laptop, and I can't do that's no problem. I have the technical know-how. That's not a problem. With the Fed having no rate hike, what are your predictions for the next 4 to 12 weeks? Gary, look, man, it's... If we didn't have everything going on overseas, and you know what I'm talking about, I just want to make sure that YouTube doesn't get mad at me for naming certain countries. If we didn't have everything going on overseas right now, I would be a lot more optimistic than I am. But we've got stuff going on overseas. So if that stuff kind of settles down, what are we looking at? Potentially a peak in interest rates, potentially a peak in inflation, and potentially companies starting to increase their earnings once again. That is the recipe for a bull market. The only thing kind of standing in my way of all of that stuff coming together is a potential fallout, man, in some sort of a WW3 taking place, and, you know, just massive unrest. So with that being said, I am optimistic as long as we contain what's going on over there and it doesn't kind of boil over into something huge, not only taking away from U.S. tax dollars, but taking literal lives as well. So it's a tough situation. I'm optimistic, but I'm still extremely cautious about what's going on with those countries over there that you got to be careful saying on YouTube. Oh, man. Bounty Coin would hold everybody accountable, Tim. I still think that Bounty Coin is one of the most phenomenal ideas of holding people accountable in the cryptocurrency space. You know, you might not be able to put a large bounty on that dude's head that rugged X Shib, but you could put one nonetheless. And as soon as Bounty Coin got a reputation, dude, people would be buying into that in order to see bounties played out and justice brought to the crypto space. We don't need the SEC to regulate the area. We can regulate our own, man. I leave 5 Clem, I go back head all the time. Yeah. Well, the girl that he was doing the podcast with, she's like, why did you have 5,000 in your glove box? And he's like, I was moving money around. What are you, the police? Stop asking me why I had 5,000. Dude's a millionaire out in California. What do you think he was doing with that 5,000? Giving it to his mother? I doubt that. Hey, bro, could you tell me your thoughts on RADCQ? Sounds like a bankrupt company with that ticker. Yes. Rite Aid. I don't like bankrupt companies, number one, but we'll look at this. Thanks for everything. Makes me feel better. And you know what, Dark Bro? I hope it does, man. But honestly, it's what do they say? Water under a bridge or something? It's literally, I think you lucked out with the fact that you could have taken that coin, probably to $100,000 market cap, and a lot of people could have actually gotten screwed over it. So I'm kind of glad that he did, man. Absolutely, Clay. Next level. Heck yeah. Best thing you can do is put your money in secure, audited projects and keep an eye on it. Take your profits, pay attention to the investment. Brian, that's probably one of the safest things. You might not be able to hit those 1,000x, 10,000x gains, but safer the better, man. Well, it's a screwed up place. Roulette wheel, 100% screw. And dude, you look out there, sometimes you think it's 200%, 180% screwed up because everything seems to be backwards. Up is down, down is up. You know, it's not a 360, it's a stinking 180. So, yeah, man, the world is screwed up. 180% screwed up. Read an article, the ETF is a foregone conclusion. Gary, well, there's probably a lot of articles around floating around out there. So, a lot of speculation, right? So, stating that we are going to pass this Bitcoin ETF, but nothing is set in stone, man, until the SEC comes out and says that the ETF is set in stone. I guess that is the key takeaway from this endeavor. And you know what, dude? It might have been an expensive one. It might have been a disheartening one. But you got to learn something from it, and hopefully you did, Dark Bro. Just don't trust anybody else, man. Don't trust anybody else. Let's see. He was buying a bag of Pablo's finest baby powder. That's exactly what he was doing, Gary. Baby powder is extremely expensive. Remember when they didn't have baby formula? That's what he was doing. He was going to his neighborhood baby powder dealer and getting some baby powder because you couldn't find it in the stores. So it was very expensive to find it. And I don't even know if Bradley Martin's got a baby. It's a perfect example of weak men create hard times. They do, dude. Or he's going to buy some Mr. White's consumable clear brittle. We're talking about, isn't that guy's name Walter White in Breaking Bad? Is that what we're talking about there? It's consumable clear brittle. Let's see. What I was trying to do is essentially salvage what I already built, like the website and merchandise and so on. I could actually create Shib meme token and save everything I built so far and not be a total loss. Well, yeah, dude, you can name it whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, literally, that dude's token's gone now. You could create a token and name it Bitcoin if you wanted to, guys. There's so many scam tokens out there, but the name's the name. What you're really looking for when you go buy a token is the contact address. Or the contract address. So, yeah, you'd have a different contract address than Bitcoin. But you can name your token whatever you want. And if you wanted to name it Shib, name it Shib. If you wanted to name it Dark Shib or Shib Dark or Dark Bro or whatever, man. Dark, honestly, if I were you and you really wanted to get passionate about a coin, Shib might be okay to kind of market it to the Shiba Inu coin community in some way, but make it about you, man. Make it something that you're going to be proud of. If you really do want to try and make something of it, okay, I would keep it dark. I'd keep it something that you're passionate about. If you want it to be more of an experiment, leave it Shib for right now, and then you could test it and see what you're able to do with it. If, ironically, he would get Pablo's powder and cut it, you guys, and then you cut it with baby laxative, he very well could do that, man. Let's look at Rite Aid really quick. Guys, this is a bankrupt company right now. How can I tell? It's got a Q in the ticker up there. Look at this price action. Okay, had a very nice 2015, 2016, running up to $189 a share, dropping off, and now sitting at 12 cents a share. 12 cents a share is the low. It bounced back up a little bit, and it's sitting at 22.5 cents today. So, looking at the daily, this is still a horrible graph. But a lot of people think that gap fills are necessary. Now, looking at this could gap fill back up to about 65 cents a share. So you would 3x your money from here if you believe these gap fills are guaranteed. I don't touch this. But if you want to take a chance with it, I mean, I really don't know how much you have to lose with it. Let's see if we get any news. Yeah. Going bankrupt in 2023. That was on 10/20. Now, I don't know what this buyout suit is about, okay? Rite Aid's going to get $192 million as Walgreens settles buyout suit. So I really don't know. That news has already been out. That news came out on October 19th. So I'm going to say that news is already priced in right here. This is the 19th. So decent day where it went from 12 cents back up to about 27 cents. I'd say that news is priced in. I have no idea. I'm not going to be able to pull up the financials. I'm not going to be able to pull up the financials here. But if they're receiving $192 million, okay, here's what we can see. I don't have to see the financials. So they got a market cap of $12 million. The $192 million is probably going to go a very long way. But look at their book value. Their book value is negative $34 a share. They are so far underwater in terms of their debt being greater than their assets. Even if Walgreens did give them $192 million, it's not going to be enough to cover all of their debt. And therefore, the bankruptcy is going to continue on. I don't know if it's a restructure, if it's a complete sellout, or what Rite Aid has going on here, but it's... Dude, we've seen Revlon. We've seen Hertz. We've seen so many bankrupt companies soaring in value. It's not impossible to see this bad boy tick back up to the 60-cent mark or even higher during their bankruptcy there. I just think it's a huge risk, man. Right, it has done this twice. Overexpanded, overspent. I want to say the same thing happened in the early 2000s. Gary, yeah, I don't remember the early 2000s, man. I was busy playing Nintendo 64 in the early 2000s, but they very well could have, and it's tough, dude. It's tough. So, do I think that they're going to restructure and thrive afterwards? Probably not, but they're heavily in debt with a negative $34 book value. That's like AMC's book value. Okay, it's risky, man. Off to work, Tata. Kai, Tata to you as well, my friend. Toodles, Kai. Enjoy your evening, dude. Guess I'm gonna hit the reset button. That's for the best. And it very well could be, dude. Very well could be. Paraphrase the Teddy Roosevelt quote. I know I missed it. He said, oh, Dark Bro, you had the balls to step up and try. Teddy Roosevelt said, it's the man in the arena with the blood on his face that shapes and drives humanity. You tried. That is noble, and I'm proud of you. Dang it, Tim. I couldn't have said it better myself. I like it. Right, I went bankrupt because the receipt burns. What? Because of receipt burns down 15 acres of rain. I don't know if that's why they went bankrupt, but they do have some very big receipts at Rite Aid, Tim. Oh, gosh. I'm just thankful for everybody understanding what happened. I was having some really bad thoughts. And, dude, people got bad thoughts all the time. Listen, man. Seriously, don't let negative thoughts ever creep into your mind. I let it happen sometimes, and it's one of the most debilitating things ever. You've got to just punish those thoughts the moment they get there. Listen, this is going to sound really stupid, but, dude, if you start getting like that, just force yourself to sing, man. If you force yourself to sing, even if you're singing a stupid song, it's very, very, very difficult to sing if you're mad. I mean that. You guys probably try that. All you want to do is kind of shut down if you're having negative thoughts in a bad place. But, dude, I've actually never been. I don't know if I've ever been able to sing when I was in a bad mood or having negative thoughts or whatever. So, dude, force yourself to sing, do something, but you got to get rid of that crap the moment that it comes in. Because you have control over very, very little in this life. The only thing that you've got control over is your attitude, your thoughts, and your actions. That's it. You are the only thing that you've got control over. That's you, man. That is it. So the attitude that you have, sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. The thoughts that you have. Dude, we get tempted with some negative thoughts sometimes, but you still have control over what you dwell on. Get rid of them. Don't dwell on the negativity. If you gotta punch it out of your head, punch it out of your head, man. But start to think about something fun, funny, positive. Distract yourself if necessary. Don't let that negative crap creep in your mind ever. Hey, bro, you see Meg say hi, and thank you for the shout out. I did not see that Meg said hi, Sam DeMan. Where is Meg? Is Meg in the chat, or was she using your account there? I did not see that Meg said hi, but hello, Meg, if you're in here right now. Let's see. And never ignore Sam, bro. Never, man. My midget never sings when he's mad. He sounds like Ozzy Osbourne on a week-long bender. Your neighbor does not sing when if he does, he's trying to make himself happy, Johnstontown. So one of the best things that you can do is sing along with him. Dude, wouldn't that be great if you just sung along? You saw your neighbor out there just trying to push through a terrible situation, and he was singing, even though he didn't want to sing, he was still trying to sing to bring himself into a positive light, and you started to join along. You started to join in with him, and you just started to sing too. Oh my, it would change a life, man. It would change a life. Nobody sings on their mad Johnstontown. I know you're playing me on that one. Let's see. That's what I needed to hear. Nothing like having brothers to whip you back into shape. There you go, Dark Bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yes is Utter Show with Gary G. Yeah, we don't like Gary G, Sam man. Some Gary Gensler's a good guy sometimes, but most of the time he's a bad guy. Pepe 2.0 is up 9.6% today. Pepe 2.0 doing very well. Nope, don't want that. I want this. I'm going to move this over here. Okay. Since I'm used to clicking this one. Let's see where Pepe 2.0 is. Yeah, dude, 7.3% right now. Pepe 2.0 looking pretty solid at 3.46 points per coin, 3.3 points per coin right there. Up 8.78%, 3.445 on Pepe. Looking good. Looking great on the week. Looking phenomenal on the month. And, dude, like I said earlier today, Pepe 2.0 is getting ready to break through this little resistance line in this area. I'd love to see it 10x to get back up. Because we were looking at it when it was 2 points per coin. It could go back up to 20 points per coin. That would have been a 10x increase. So keep your eye on Pepe 2.0 if you guys like a risky option there for some potential 10x gains. I don't know where you're going to get Pepe 2.0. I believe it's on KuCoin. I believe it's on MEXC. It's not on a lot of the major exchanges, though. KuCoin, Gate.io, MEXC, BitGet, Polynex, Uniswap, LBank. So it's available in a few places, but I honestly probably going to have to use Uniswap if you're in the United States. And nobody told me that it was 4:30. I'm going to hit you guys with an ad. Let me know if you skipped the second one or if you skipped the first one. No, that's the wrong one. This is the one that I was looking for. Got to click the ad button here. Please skip the second one so you get 2 ad views instead of 1 ad view. Let me know which one you guys get. Let's see. Scooby's up 5%. And you know Scooby was a thing. Yeah, Gary G is no good. He does, Sam. Gary G's no good most of the time. Sometimes he's good, but most of the time he's not good. I'll be up around your neck of the woods Saturday. My boy plays football. Baldwin Wallace Saturday. Very nice, the franchise. Hey, you kid, what position did your kid play? Franchise. APX up 50 today. All right, I gotta look at APX. Dark Bro, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I've made a crap ton of questionable decisions in my life. I refuse to punish myself for it. Lessons learned, experience, the humble mind. Dude, yeah, Tim, man. Nobody out there has only ever made winning decisions, and nobody has ever won without making decisions. So if you don't take a chance, you're never going to get anywhere. If you don't move forward into the unknown, you are never going to create anything. If you don't risk it, you will not make it. It's as simple as that. Nobody ever discovered anything by sitting alone. Nobody ever discovered anything by not taking a chance. So, yeah, Tim's absolutely right, man. And dude, we have all. Is there anybody in here that is not lost at something? Or is there anybody in here that made a decision that didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out? Holy moly, if you guys answer yes to that, you're a liar. So I put liars right in there with thieves, guys. So watch out how you answer that question. Come back stronger than ever. Heck yeah, Dark Bray, you better. Click, it's 4:30-ish. DD214, thank you very much for reminding me that I need an ad right there. Hopefully you skipped the second one. Old Rounders skipped the second one. That's what I'm talking about. Tool concert last night was awesome. Frank's going to hate me. Who's Tool? Frank's going to hate me for saying this, but I don't even know who Tool is, Frank. You gotta risk it if you want that biscuit, man. J-Bones is right on that one. Whoever got a biscuit without risking it? Nobody. I've been taking L's long in my 20s. Everybody, dude. It took me a while to figure out that that's part of life. The key is stacking up more W's than L's. Same thing in trading, same thing in life, man. Nothing is ever, unless you're Lil Wayne, and all you do is win, 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 win. You're just like the rest of us. And all you gotta do is stack up some W's at a faster pace than stacking up the L's. Lil Wayne's the only guy I know that all he does is win, 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 win. That was a Lil Wayne song, right? Was that a Lil Wayne song? I think it was a Lil Wayne song. Hello, I'm late, but just got off work. Bender, glad to have you in here, man. Better late than never, dude. Better late than never. Who's Tool? Exactly. Nobody knows who it is. Bet you guys are going to rip on me for this one. I know you are. Tool has the greatest drummer to ever pick up drumsticks. Better than the guy from Step Brothers? I thought that guy was like the best drummer ever, man. Bro, I almost bled out on a mountainside in Afghanistan for $45,000 for 6 months. Lessons learned. Tim, I'm glad you didn't do that, by the way. I'm glad you didn't do that. You know, it's kind of crazy, Tim, and I'm sure we're not going to make this like gruesome or anything, but I'm sure as you were potentially, I don't know if you got shot or not, but as you were potentially bleeding out on the mountainside over there, you had no idea who the bros were. You didn't care who the bros were. You had no idea that you would have an impact on 32 people's lives. But you've been in here, man. And you are a bro. And look at that. You got off that mountain. You got through that decision. And now you are still having an impact on people's lives. Even though you might not think it. I mean, honestly, you guys probably don't think it, right? But Bender, the stuff you say, Brian, Sam Demand, J-Bones, guys, Frank, Dark Bro, all of you guys that are in here right now, there's only 32 of us. And we've been spending every day together throughout this entire bear market. We really are the bros, dude. So when you think that you're not having an impact on somebody's life, I see you guys messaging in the Discord. I see friendships happening in the Fantasy Football League. I see friends being made all across the world. So if you guys think that you don't have an impact on somebody's life, you never would have imagined it 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. But here we are. So yeah, Tim, thanks for not bleeding out on the side of a mountain, man. Appreciate you for doing that. Big Tool fan, Frank. Seen them live a few times. Always incredible. Very nice. Brian, I guess you guys know. I guess I'm the only one that doesn't know who they are. Bitcoin headed back to 35,000. Next level. Wow. Dude, we're sitting here talking about all this good, all this deep stuff, and Bitcoin's ripping right back up to 35. Bitcoin showing some strength, my friend. Tapping 35.2 this morning, ripping up to 35 right now. If it breaks this 35.4, you guys better be ready for some action on Bitcoin. If it breaks with some confirmation of that 35.4, you could absolutely be sitting at 40 in a relatively short period of time. This is the hourly that you're looking at right here. And it had a major rally right here going from 29 to 35 in a couple hours. If you don't think that it can rip up to the next line just as fast, you're fooling yourself, man. We've had some sideways action over the last 2 weeks now, but things could be looking very good if you break that resistance right there. So Definitely going to keep our eyes on Bitcoin as it is back above 35,000 right now. Shiba Inu coin doing pretty well. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 792, so I like it. Let's see. Tim, glad you're here. Heck yeah, man. Me too. Bitcoin gonna hit 35. Shib's moving along again. Johnny boy, let's get started. I like the fact that these coins are gaining some action and gaining some life. Kombu did a lot of, oh my gosh. It isn't right. Who? Kombu? Oh. Kombu said Ginger Baker was the best drummer, and Frank coming at him. Frank doesn't think that Ginger Baker is the best drummer. I don't even know who Ginger is, man. Pump, 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 pump. You got to pump it up, franchise. We're pumping, baby. Just hit 35 and pull back a little bit. It's still rolling. It's still rolling, John. Hoyro, what's the deal with tomorrow? I've heard a few times in the past few days that it was leaked out about BlackRock getting approval as early as tomorrow. Now nobody is speaking about it. Chance, I don't know. Look. Never trust any leaked information, okay? Let the information leak from the source. Simple as that. And that would be a release. Let the information be released. I really don't trust leaked information, but I don't know if the SEC is going to be approving anything tonight, if they're going to be approving anything tomorrow, or what the deal is, but I would not trust any leaked information, especially after spending a year with AMC and all of the leaked, exposed, bombshell information that we had literally every day. You don't want to get involved with that. Dark Bro! Thank you very much for the super chat. Dark Bro says, thank you to every one of you amazing bros. I don't know where I'd be without each and every one of you. You all are the best. Dark Bro, you're the best, dude. Dark Bro, thank you very much for that super chat, man. And look, dude. People go through a lot. People go through more than you know they're going through. So you got a choice, okay? That choice that we were talking about earlier, your attitude, your actions, all of that is always something that you can control. Dude, we got to treat the bros with respect, right? We don't have to bend over backwards and do anything crazy with them, but you got to treat the bros with respect. Dark Bro, you absolutely got it, man. And you are the best. It's not just every one of us. You're one of us. Dark Bro, you're the best as well, man. Hey, Ginger, best known from Cream. So is that a band or is that a song? Cream? Yes. Plan on March, guys, for the ETF. I mean, that's I read a lot that said January could be ETF decision because of ARK Invest's ETF, I guess, filing expiring in January. So, yeah, dude, there's a lot. There's a lot of speculation around out there. I have no idea when the SEC is going to come to a conclusion, man. There's a meeting 2 p.m. tomorrow at the SEC with outstanding cases, etc. Lucas, man, we're going to have to see what they come up with. I think it has been as early as tomorrow for 2 weeks. Franchise, you're probably right, man. Just remember and reflect back on the AMC days. Literally, leaked information, bombshell news, something being exposed every day. Don't trust the leaked info, man. Don't trust the exposed or the insider information. Somebody that works for the SEC told me that they had a meeting about something today, and they weren't gonna tell anybody. Don't trust that. Frank, I've been a Tool fan since the early 90s. And I've been a Tool since the early 90s as well, Tim. Oh, Tool fan. I misunderstood. Charlie Watts was phenomenal groove drummer, but not as versatile. Yeah, whatever groove drummer means. Neil Peart from Rush was the best drummer ever. I don't know who any of these guys are, man. Oh, gosh, man. After bounce, bros, enjoy the evening and stack those W's all around. Listen to Brian, guys. Stack those W's as high as you can stack them. And, Brian, Bitcoin still ripping as you're leaving. 35,115. Nothing but green lines being posted there. Going from 35,600 a couple of minutes ago all the way up to 35,100 right now. Dude, Bitcoin's looking pretty strong. 800? Ooh, 791. I want to see Shib back up above 800 points per coin. Sold my Solana a while ago. Bad move. Nah, John, listen, man. Why'd you sell it? Okay? Why'd you sell it? If you had reason for selling it, wasn't a bad move. Okay? It was not a bad move if you had a reason for selling it. If you sold it because you got bored of it, if you sold it because, I don't know, you were afraid, no, that could have been a bad move. But if you could justify selling it at the time, it was not a bad move. Why? Because tomorrow, Solana could come down. Tomorrow, Solana could go up. You still have the opportunity to buy more and make more decisions right now with your Solana and your money. So it was not a bad decision unless it was something that you didn't think through and you just reacted to. So think about why you sold it and then tell me. I mean, dude, if it was a bad move, you're going to know if it was a bad move. So, John, tell us now if selling your Solana was honestly a bad move or if you justified it at the time of your sale. Joey Jordanson, whoever that guy is, been a tool since 69. There you go, Tim. Now you guys are catching on. Yeah, there we go. Later, bros. Dark Bro, if you're peacing out, man, enjoy your evening or afternoon. It's afternoon for you. Thank you very much for hanging out. I got to get ready for work. Enjoy your work, Dark Bro, and do some work while you're there, man. People appreciate hard workers more than you know, especially when you're going to Home Depot and you need some help. I've been to Home Depot so many times, and those guys have no idea what they're doing. I have no idea how they got jobs there, but help somebody out if they need help, Dark. That's like the best thing that you can do at a Home Depot. Something bigger and better is coming. Always, man. Always. There's always opportunity out there. I did get bored, but I put it in other bags. Yeah, John, okay. And I'm winning there, so maybe not as bad of a move. Now it's getting justified. All right, John. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, if you got bored, okay. But you always have to think about why you made that decision. Some decisions were good, even if they didn't work out right for you. Some decisions were bad. So let me just show you. As an example on me, I played the QQQ this morning, and it turned out to be an excellent decision. I got in somewhere in this area. I don't know, maybe right here, or whatever. And I wrote a little bit of volatility here, but I bought some puts on the QQQ, and it came down nicely. And I said, guys, this line's right here. If it breaks this 353.30, you can go back and watch the live stream from this morning if you want. If it breaks this 353.30, you're probably going to see some nice follow through and a decent sized red candle. It did that. I sold right here. Now, I did have one more red candle that I could have got there. Now, I looked at the 351 options, put options on the QQQ. I got out at 71 cents. It tapped 75 cents. So I could have essentially made an additional maybe 5-6%. No idea what's going to happen next. It could have been a terrible decision if the QQQ continued to fall down, if Jerome Powell said something that the market didn't like. And it was still a decision nonetheless that I made because I knew volatility was coming later today and I didn't want to be exposed to it. So I got out right here. Actually ended up being the lowest point of the entire day because these little wicks down had already lost so much to theta decay. These did not peak higher on the 351 puts. And look where it ended. All the way up here. They would have ended at 1 cent. So you make some decisions, man. Some of them turn out really well like that. QQQ could have ended at 349, and that would have been a bad decision, but it was a decision. Why? I didn't want to deal with the volatility. I didn't want to deal with it going up. I didn't want to deal with it going down. I didn't want to deal with the volatility. So I got in, I got out, made some money, and moved on. And John, same deal for you with your Solana, man. Dark people, build that coin. I got you 100%. The cancer cut itself out. Now the best time to build something great. Let's do it. Pudgy, what's going on, Pudgy? Where the heck have you been, man? Let's see. My dad went to Home Depot recently, and he said he was treated like crap. I said that disgusts me to hear, so a good thing. I'm not a manager anymore. Yeah, Dark Bro, no kidding. Frank, thank you very much for the super chat, Frank. Hey, bro, please watch members chat video tonight. All right, I will try to watch it tonight, Frank. In the members chat of the Discord, right? That's what you're talking about. And thank you very much. Frank, did you see... Oh, no, my phone's charging downstairs. Frank, did you see the picture of my fox this morning? My trail cam picked up a fox. I love that fox. He's going to become my best friend. I saw your raccoon there, and it reminded me of the fox. 26 of have epically failed to hit the like button. Perhaps you should fix that. Yes, you guys should listen to Pudgy and click that like button, because there are currently 21 likes in here, and there are 46 people. Click the like. Guys, click the like button. It really just helps me out. It doesn't do anything other than helps. Got hacked from my Pepe 2.0 investment twice from my wallet. Jay, what? Is it in a different wallet? Jay, you should probably get a different wallet, man. Honestly, if somebody's hacking your wallet, you need to get a different wallet. I'd send your coins to a different wallet at this point, man. I wouldn't risk anything else getting hacked. Take an X Shiba to the moon, baby. Bender. Maybe a new X Shib or a different X Shib. The current X Shib, the guy did not do very well on that one. Been here. You just never noticed. No, Pudgy. You didn't say anything. That's the first thing I saw come across, man. Bros, I will get Meg to marry Sam Demand. Meg is hot, and I got number is good for me. Thank you. Sam, if you just got her number, if you just got her number today, and I was giving her shout-outs, number one, that's very cool. Hopefully she subscribed to the channel as well. I don't think she did. Otherwise, her name would show up in Streamlabs here. Why was it unfocused? Now, Sam, don't tell that girl you're going to marry her the very first day you get her number. I don't know if she's going to like that. That might come on what they call too strong. She might feel like that's a little too strong. So, play it out, see how it works, and then make the decision as to whether or not you're going to marry her. Just don't tell her that right away. Let's see. And I see who's holding my Pepe from Etherscan, but I have no idea whose wallet is. Oh my gosh. Jay, and there's really nothing you can do about it, right? I don't think there's anything you can do about that, man. Post the best trail cam picture ever. Downloaded it last night. Tim, post it. Because, Tim, I got to show you this fox, dude. This fox was it was huge, first of all. First time I've ever seen a fox. I think I may have seen one cross the road when I was driving one time. But this fox was huge, and he was just walking right across my back patio, man. Like, heading towards the woods. I'm going to make friends with this fox if it's the last thing I do. I'm going to feed this fox as babies next spring. It's going to be the best year ever. You invite me to a Discord or Clearbro Discord? Yeah. Do I have my Discord? Yeah, look, if you guys are not in the Discord, I don't know if you guys are in the Discord or not. But if you're not in the Discord, just join the Discord. You got the link right there if you guys want to join. Sam, put a short on, get a real job. Be respectful and humble. Absolutely, man. What's up, Clay Rowe? What you think about Paul's Zone? Their support of Shib burns. I think they'll burn more Shib than Shibarium itself. Well, Sean, it's obvious that they're going to burn more than Shibarium burns. Anybody that burns $1 is going to burn more than Shibarium burns. So I think that if Paul Zone is supporting Shiba Inu coin burns, that's going to be a very good sign, man. I didn't see what they're burning, though. So how much did they say they were going to burn? Good idea. Tell your lover first. Then playing Pudgy. Now, be nice to Sam the Man. We got to make sure this kid gets his relationship on a good start there. On a side note, is it weird taking the kids trick-or-treating in the snow? Oh, it was weird taking the kids trick-or-treating in the snow yesterday. Dude, it was freezing yesterday. I remember trick-or-treating in the snow one time when I was a little kid. Only one time that I ever remember that. And not a good thing, man. Bitcoin! Oh my gosh, dude. Fresh high. Fresh high on Bitcoin right now, guys. Fresh high on Bitcoin. Wow. I'm not going to sit here and watch this all evening, but this is the moment that you've been waiting for. This could break this technical resistance. Now, we are right here. A little bit of a wick isn't considered a break, but this is exactly what you need to see happen, and 40,000 could be inbound faster than you know it. You zoom all the way out. You might run into some trouble down on these little wicks at 36. You might run into some trouble at 37. But the upper end of those candles, guys, the major resistance is coming in at 40,000. The lower end of those candle bodies is 37 to 38. So watch out for it. But, dude, if this level gets broken, oh, my goodness. We got a little bit of a wick right now and pulling back slightly. Pulling back slightly. Just a little bit of a wick up. Pulling back right now at this resistance. And a strong resistance it is, guys. You can see $300 already given back. Look, this line's been on the chart for weeks now, right? I think it's been on the chart for weeks, and it dates back to the levels that you're talking about in 2022. So it is some strong resistance. Bulls are continuing to buy, though. So you guys, I mean, be excited about Bitcoin right here. That bad boy's moving. But no, don't do that, Tim. Don't listen to Tim on that one, Sam the Man. You guys got to watch this guy. Love his evil. Spell it backwards. I'll show you. Evil. True. Pronounced possibly different, but I got to pick up a Mount Baker Skyblood read 2 days before USA Big Freeze 2018 or 2019. Corey, I don't know what that is. I don't know what Mount Baker Skyblood red is. Is that a fox? I don't know what that is. Sounds really cool, though. All right, guys. Keep an eye on Bitcoin into the evening. Things really look like they're going to be picking up. And if it continues on with this strength, we could absolutely be testing $40,000. It is past 5 o'clock. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back this evening with videos at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Please watch them 100 times. Click the like button once and leave 10 comments on them. Appreciate all you guys for all the support always. I know you guys are watching. You're hanging out in the live streams. J-Bones, man, I can't wait to use what you sent me in the mail. Golly bum, Bitcoin is looking strong. We'll do these shout-outs, guys, and then we'll be back a little bit later. All-rounder, enjoy your evening, Kombu, man. See you later. Always count your blessings, guys. Dark Pro, see you later. J-Bones, baby. Enjoy your evening, man. Pudgy, see you later. Kombu, Pudgy, Corey, J-Bones. We got Sam the Man, or Pudgy saying, peace out to the diamond-handed, diamond-wed Sam the Man. Pudgy, see you later, dude. Old-rounder, Tim, Jay Garcia, enjoy it. Bender, Corey, Mark, Red Sky in the morning, Sailor, take Skyward. Oh, gotcha. Is that what we got? Like just Red Sky morning, Sailor's warning, Red Sky night, Sailor's delight, something like that. Mark, enjoy it. Pudgy, roulette wheel, old rounder, J-Bones, baby. Tim, hey! Thank you very much for the green name. Appreciate it, Tim. And Stig Beater grabbing that green name. Stig, if you're in here, say thanks to Tim. Everybody else, say thanks to Tim on the way out. Tim, enjoy your evening, man, and thank you very much for being in here. A lot of volatility coming in on Bitcoin, guys. Right now, these are some big candles that you are seeing. DD214, enjoy it, man. Next level, see you later. Corey, have a great day. J-Bones, baby, the queen must be present. Yes, the queen must be here, J-Bones. I got you on that. Tim, see you later, man. Jay, 775, 775. All of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.